No, no, actually, you can probably get up on your whatever. I'll just deactivate the share screen. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Stop sharing. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, just the main thing I wanted to check out was it was really just like how the sound was coming through on the stream, you know?
Yeah.
Against the music that's in the background, you know?
Yeah, that's why I said about the mic levels earlier, just in case that was the problem or whatever.
So yeah, are you in the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you, so, I wonder...
Yeah. Oh, well. Your voice is quite loud. It's not like super loud, but yeah.
Hello, hello.
You can hear yourself. Yeah. I mean, I can hear you, but
You can hear me, but do you think the voice is maybe louder than the music per se? Yeah.
give me a second. We'll have to listen again.
Sorry. Yeah. So that's the one thing I was worrying about. Just
Yeah.
it was too
I
loud.
can hear both of us. Yeah.
Yeah. So what?
Nah, the audio sounds fine.
Let's put this a little bit in. Put that there. I'm just going to jump into my settings here. Just go to the microphone. Put that down a little bit there. Right, cool. So, yeah, Path of Exile. Here we go. Sweet. Jump in. And there's just been like so much different things that I've had to factor in terms of like trying to get the frame rate right as well, you know?
Yeah, that was a pain, yeah, because I've sort of been trying to like figure that out as well for quite a while.
Especially if you have like...
Because yeah.
There you go.
I'll let you go on.
Yeah, so like... I'm telling you, so one of my screens is like... It's like a 4K TV essentially. And the other one is...
Yeah.
The other one's just like this small monitor. So... The canvas screen is like 3280 by 240, so I'm worried that that actually has an impact on stuff as well. But anyway, like I say, I'll just blast through some of this and see how it looks on the stream. You know, let's see. Right, cool. Here we go. How's that looking on the screen to you? Is it movement look okay?
Yeah, it looks quite smooth. I mean, there's minimal movement, but
yeah,
I don't think I can walk around. But
yeah, let's see open it.
Greetings.
Yeah, the wings are moving.
Keep
quite
your life
fluid,
to your own.
Oh, this guy here.
Yeah, the guy with the wings. Is that your guy or?
No, this is my guy here next to the waypoint. I don't know if I'm there yet. I'm standing next to the waypoint here. Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, I see you.
yeah.
Yeah, the game looks quite smooth.
Nice. Right. Okay. Sweet. So I'll blast. So this build that's this is the inventory here. Fuck! I've actually got a full inventory. The build's based around this staff here. So this staff lets me use a move called Icestorm. I'll show you that. It's basically... Yeah, I'm dead already. Right, do you wake up? Let's see. what I need to do is a loot filter. So like, see all these items, they're all useless to me. But
Yeah.
you can filter them out because like these are for different builds. Like, what's that? That's like a one-handed sword. I don't use that. I won't use that. I won't use that. I won't use that. I don't really need to see this shit. But you can add a loot filter and like filter out all the items for like other builds.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
One man's trash and another man's gold or whatever it is.
What's
Whatever
that?
It's like one man's garbage and another man's gold.
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
coming up with quote.
I'm getting a lot of sound effects through my speakers here. I don't know if maybe I can change that. I don't know how that is for you. Like when I start blasting there, it's the sound effects. Use my guinea pig here, man. This has helped me out a lot though, man. Thanks so much for this.
No problem. I'm not saying I was so enthusiastic about shooting for
For a while.
years, so
Yeah,
it's good to help someone out.
I'm not. It's just because it's the first time I've done it. This is me. I'm the same with girls. You know, I'm like I love the start of things. I love the start of things. You know, I love the beginning of things.
Yeah.
There's no one more enthusiastic at the start. You know, but when I get 3 months in, I'm like, you know, fuck it, let's go. I'm done. Right.
Yeah. Give it like 6 months.
Yeah, give it 6 months. I'll be looking for the next best thing. You know. Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of game sound effects from that. Turn that down a little bit. It could just be my headset that's gonna be a lot of sound.
Yeah.
There we go, that's better. Right, so we basically clear this map out. Looking for, actually looking for this area up here. Straight here, I think. So show me or something.
It definitely looks interesting.
Dude.
Especially the like tornado move there.
Spin to win. Yeah. I really like this build. This was one of these builds that it's not one of the most like OP builds out there.
Okay.
But it's fun. I remember when I like first got the PC, I was like, do you know what? I'm just gonna like pick a build that looks really fun, and I'm just gonna run with it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, man, I've had so much fun with it. It reminds me of a build from Path of
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Hunter be hunted, Exile! You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor, or you will be food.
This guy, he just like comes and hunts for you, bro. This is like one of the seasonal mechanics, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you might as well try and do something quite fun.
Yeah, well that's
Just, like, yeah, you've got the power trip when you're like OP in like a game, but when the fun quickly runs out.
that wears
But you
off.
don't want to be weak. You don't want to be weak as well, because then the game's just infuriating.
Yeah, you need to find a balance is really good, and I mean I guess that comes down to your skill versus how OP a build is, and that goes for any game, you know.
Yeah.
You know, having like come from the Soul series, you know, from Dark Souls, Elden Ring and stuff, like religiously, you know, I always kind of look for a challenge, but at the same time, you need to have fun, you know.
Yeah, it's like the difficulty in games. We can either go like easy mode and be like
Yeah.
a god, or you can have it as like I don't know, demon mode or whatever, where it's like
Solid.
a proper challenge.
Yeah, it's weird. That's why I love Souls games. I keep going back to them because there's no difficulty. You know,
Yeah.
you can't pick easy, hard, whatever. You can't do that on this game either because I think it's like a mental thing for me. Sometimes if I'm playing a game and I can change the difficulty, I'm tempted to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, if that game's got to be
Because it's a whole like I can't be arsed, I'm just gonna go to easy mode and just blitz through it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you sometimes feel like you're wasting your experience though after you're done, you know? Just sometimes
So it's like I probably should have done that. Yeah. Like a harder difficulty, like learn or whatever.
yeah, it's like you actually got satisfaction when you're doing
Yeah.
You have been captured, beast. You will be a survivor, or you will be food.
How's the frame rate? The frame rate looking from your end, is it okay?
From my end, it looks quite good. Yeah. It
Yeah.
looks smooth.
1080p, 60 probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So really after the now. What about the music?
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Hear that?
Give me a second. I'm having to do the thing where obviously I've got you on the call, so to hear you, I have to have my headphones on.
Oh, shit,
I have to turn up the audio on my phone.
Alright, I see.
It's all good though. Right.
Cool. Yeah, so there should be some music playing in the background. I'm going to change it. Put something else on. Should be just like some kind of Chillstep vibes that's on the
Yeah. Yeah.
like atmospheric kind of.
From what I can hear, the audio, audio sounds fine.
I'm going to put something on my head.
Like you can hear it, but it's like overwhelming.
Right, okay, cool. Let's go with this. Crank it up a little bit. Yeah. Something a bit filthy on there. I really like to game to insanely hard to get dark fucking sick music, man.
Yeah, I like that when I play some games as well. I'll just put like I'll just put like a soundtrack on or whatever.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like I like.
But also sometimes I just put some like really just goofy stuff on in the background.
Yeah, like if you play a game that doesn't have like, or like you get bored of the soundtrack, then you can just start to play your own music.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about.
Yeah.
Right, fuck it. Let's just go with it.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
What's that?
It's like a big spider's web, the whole place over here.
Yeah. What's your cat's name?
Oh yeah, this is Prince. He's a Savannah cat.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like a Bengal. I don't know if you know much about cats, but
Yeah. I've heard of like Bengals and that. Yeah.
yeah, he's
I had a cat like a decade ago, but I think we were like sold on, or he died or something like that.
yes, here. So, yeah, he's just set up. Come here, Prince. Show yourself. Yeah, that's Prince. This Savannah. Like looks like a little leopard type dude.
Yeah, I can see the
See him now?
stripes and that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got lots of spots on him actually. Show your belly off, Prince.
Looks like a proper hunter cat.
Yeah, he's like a lion, man. Pretty wild. I just got him like during COVID. Just to have like a little bunny around the house.
Yeah, might as well have a little cat walking around.
Yeah, a little companion, a little mascot, you know.
Yeah.
He literally just sits and chills when I'm gaming. I had a cat with my ex-girlfriend, and we split up during COVID. She fucking kept the cat. Man.
Yeah.
And she kept it. It was my cat, you know. I paid for it. It was 200 quid. It was a Bengal as well. And then, like, you know, we fell
Wait,
out.
so did you buy it during or before?
So, like, just before COVID, we got a cat together. Like, we lived together. Like, we were really happy. So we got a kitten together, and like, you know, it's one of those things you do, I guess, when you're in a relationship, you know.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
I was gonna say if it was before and that's bang up with order.
Yeah.
That would be super buff.
Yeah, it was a weird one because like with the flat that we had as well, the lease was in like her name.
Yeah.
So she kept the flat, she kept my cat, and yeah, it just like felt like I was fucked over. So yeah, I just kept,
super buff.
yeah, but that was like 2020, man. So like, you know, I had to like find a flat, like sleep on my sister's couch for like a while, and then I got my own place and got my own cat, you know, and it's a better cat, so you know, fuck her. But yeah, that's another story, I guess, you know. But yeah, I love cats, man. They're just like good companions to have, you know. What about yourself? Do you
cats are good,
you still stay with your folks?
Not really. It's a whole like complicated manner, but.
Alright, do you have your own place, or do you... What the fuck is going on here? Shit.
Sort of. I don't know about the rooms and that.
Sorry, man?
I live with roommates.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
It's always fun when you're younger.
They're decent, yeah. They're slightly older than me.
Yeah.
Like 20 or something like that.
Yeah, I've spent like, from when I was 18, like right through till I was like 30, I just shared flats with like other people. This is the craziest room I've ever been in here. I don't even see what's going on here. It's fucking
it looks nuts. I see like tornadoes and
just like so much enemies. I don't know how I never died.
you've got the power of God and Annie on your side.
Yeah, absolutely, man. This guy's health line. What the fuck?
The first ones look upon this capture with pride, Exile. You hunt well.
Right, did he actually drop any of his gear? I don't think so.
Watch him drop like a dirty bucket or something.
Yeah,
like a boot.
A boot, yeah. Well, he's dropped some kind of mask, shit staff, beaver helm, level 56, I mean, there might be some now. I'm not even going to bother with it. Pretty sure I'm in the right area now. Cool.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Save that. So what games are you playing at the moment, man? What are you into?
I mean, I've been playing a lot of those two Spider-Man games that came out. When I say semi, yeah, like the Insomniac ones.
Yeah, like the Miles Morales and stuff.
Yeah, I've been playing that and the remastered one with mods, and it's goofy with mods.
Are you playing it with mods? Yeah.
Super goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got RoboCop swinging around Manhattan at Mach 7, which is something everyone should absolutely see.
Man.
I've got Battlefront 2 downloading right now, the Star Wars one,
Nice.
the newer one.
Nice.
So yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, I've been. I had like my first experience with. Well, that's the cat cam died. I'm gonna have to just take it off the screen.
R.I.P. the cat cam.
Yeah, the cat. Yeah, R.I.P. cat cam. Yeah, so I had my first experience with mods last week, and I never actually used mods because I have PC gamed before, but like years ago, man.
Yeah.
So I did a little bit of research, got myself onto Nexus, got myself onto the forums, started fucking around. One game that I've never actually finished, or actually I've never got far in it, is The Witcher 3. And it's funny because it's the kind of game that I would absolutely blast, you know? So,
Yeah.
I installed like 50 mods, man. Mainly quality of life mods. Like I fixed the fucking horse.
Yeah.
I fixed the horse. The horse is shit. So now I can like just run through trees and stuff and like run over people in the towns.
I need more pockets.
And yeah, just a whole bunch of different stuff. Like fix the inventory where I can stack items and a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. Like some of the stuff like boosts the graphics and like man, I was having such a good time, and it really opened my eyes up to actually.
Yeah, there's a whole nother world when you put like mods in.
Really,
like, it can completely change the game.
It's true, but I think it's a mindset thing, you know, because like, you know, being a console gamer for so long, it was like, for me it was like, what's the point, you know? But then
that and you're used to like the base games,
yeah, you're used to the base game, and like, but if it's a game, you know, that's maybe been out for a while, and there's glaring flaws in that game, you know, there's like, everybody complains about like...
Oh yeah, that as well, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and that can just be fixed. You can still experience a kind of vanilla-ish kind of experience, but everything's just better. But then at the same time, there's that other spectrum, like you say, you know, you can go batshit crazy, you know.
Yeah, hog wild, yeah.
Which is cool.
That Lego guy just like flying across, I don't know, space or something, I don't know, in whatever game.
So, I mean, it's one of these things, like a lot of modders these days are probably better than the actual game designers. Do you know what I mean? Like, they have the ability.
Yeah, because like
to catch my breath.
Yeah.
Do you know what
So
I mean?
if they're like big fans, like The Witcher, for example.
Yeah.
You know, you know, it can be like, right, the game messed up here. Let's add whatever to it, and then
Well, that's it. If there's a big community, then you know you're lucky because there's a lot of people working on it, you know. And I don't know if you've played much of the Dark Souls series, but there's an Elden Ring mod which came out couple of months ago. It's called Convergence, and it's actually like a DLC. You know, it's like it adds a whole bunch of different classes, changes changes the enemy placement, some of the biggest boss battles. There's like different bosses in there. Like some of the hidden lore in the game has been like brought out, and you can like explore it within the game. You know, there's like
I love stuff like that as well. Stuff like actually adds to the game.
yeah. So like if there's a game you love, and you know you've played all the DLC, there's really nothing else you can explore. If you get somebody like who is just crazy good, or a team that's worked together, and they basically create a new DLC for you for free, you know, and it's like, and not everybody gets to experience it, you know, which is really good. So yeah, that was it. And I was playing a little bit of Starfield, because that was another thing I did when I first got the PC. I just like started downloading cracked games and just like playing shit for free, you know. Maybe I shouldn't say that on Twitch.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't care. So
I definitely don't do that either. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's something I've been dreaming of, you know. Oh yeah, there's a Chaos Ore. That's one of the best pieces of currency you can get in the game. So that's lucky.
Yes, Starfield looks interesting, but I've just not picked it up yet. But from what I've seen, it's literally just Skyrim, but No Man's Sky.
I mean, I guess that's the way to look
like
at it. That is the way to look at it. That's the way it looks, right? You know, I've played all the Skyrim myself, but dude, see when you actually get into
I know there's like a whole like further depth in that, but
I think it's what people are missing if they've not played it is the combat. The combat, it almost feels like COD, man. It's hard to explain. I mean, like, I don't know.
I've seen some clips,
I don't know if you played
like COD, like FPS.
Or you will be fooled.
I don't know if you played like any of the Fallout games, like Fallout.
I think I have like years ago, but
yeah. So like a lot of people that are coming to play Starfield are expecting that kind of, you know, FPS style gameplay. It's not. It's so much more refined. But yeah, but it's a big project. You know, you're gonna like. You're gonna lose a lot of fucking time playing that game, like, you know.
Because people kept dipping out of that one as well, because they kept leaving before like the 12-hour mark, because that's apparently when the game gets good, I think.
Yeah, so
it was like,
I read that.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
I played like maybe 5 hours, I think.
Just in time.
Yeah.
It's good.
Don't get me wrong, like, I like long games, but I also enjoy games that are like, I don't know, 10-20 hours long.
Yeah.
You can finish and then there's like, I don't know, another 16 hours of bonus stuff.
Yeah, so you can get into something else as well, yeah.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, but
Ready
when
to
a story
revisit the
goes on
past?
for like,
The more you
know, 1,000 hours, it's like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. These days I don't really handle big stories either. I mean, I think it's became like a decade of like playing Souls games. So from like 2010, I played Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Awakening of Bloodborne. Fuck, what's the spiders? Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, you know, Sekiro, and there is a story, but you need to uncover it yourself. It's like hidden within lore in the game, and it's not like in your face.
Yeah, I love stuff like that as well, yeah.
Yeah, so like, you know, you need to go online and there's like a guy who is like a storyteller who puts it all together, and you've got like a video to watch after you've played the game. I mean, that's how
some guys compiled like a 3.5 hour long video.
Yeah.
Just going on about the secret lore.
Yeah, and you can sit and listen to it in bed, you know, and you're just like, no way. I just put like 100 hours into this game and I never had a clue that this was happening, you know. That kind of stuff, right?
Yeah. Like, with the Spider-Man game, there's like collectibles and stuff, and that adds another layer, just like story terms. Because like, you can play the main game by itself, but then some of the collectibles is like, oh, here's, I don't know, a shoe that he had a couple of years ago. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
cool, whatever that
and
adds
it
to
adds to the story. Yeah, you can like find out about it.
Yeah.
Whoa, let's go one shot. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, the only one thing like I'm noticing like wearing this headset is like when I start to like blast enemies and the sound effects are coming, it really overpowers like your voice and the music.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's because you know we've got a separate chat going on here. You know. That's
Yeah. It could be settings. I mean, I'm not like a sound expert. But
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
You know, it's, I have to play around with it to get it perfect, don't you?
yeah.
Do you ever, like, when you start a stream, do you ever do, like, a test stream? So you can, like, see what it's gonna, like, sound and look like before you can do that, before you stream, or is that a thing?
Yeah, sort of. I think. I mean, I don't think like big streamers are going to be. Since some people just join in, they'll get like 100 viewers, even though they're just testing one little feature, or whatever.
Yeah, no, I think there's a way to do it so that, like,
I've done it a couple times.
yeah, I think there's a way to do it so that it doesn't like alert your
Actually go out. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't alert anybody. That guy's fucking massive, man. What the fuck? Oh shit, I'm not even fucked up, that's why. Right, let's go. There we go. Whoa, there we go. Just got a
Just in
unique drop
time.
there. No way. What is it?
GG, nice one.
War Buckler. Let's pick that up then. Let's have a little look at it. 9% increased movement speeds. I mean, it could be worth something. I would have to check.
Yeah.
The way the trading works in this game is pretty amazing. So, on the actual official Path of Exile website, there's a trading forum, and you can just like, it's linked to your account. So like this War Buckler,
Yeah.
I can just like stick it up, and I can ask for like, I don't know, I can ask for one of these Chaos Orbs here that I've got for it, and then somebody will just like ping you a message, and it will come up like on the screen in the chat here, and then they'll just like literally join your game, and then you'll just trade. And then you can like build up stacks of like different types of currency, and it's all used for different shit, you know. I'm still learning
Learning
about that.
There's so many systems in this, or in that game.
Yeah, there really is.
Yeah.
So let's see what rolled on that. So +3 level to any socket cursed gem, 43 increased evasion rate. Energy shield, 100% chance of monster field, 20% chance of block attack damage. What are we calling that? We're calling it the Chalice Horrors Buckler. Let's just quickly check how much that's going for. Right. Yeah, I can just quickly log into the website here and type that name in. What is it called? Chalice Horrors.
I love like medieval names for like like a cup. It's like
Yeah.
the chalice of doom or
Chalice
something.
of
I
Horrors
love.
War Buckler. Dude, there is like so much items in this game. Some of this stuff, you just pick it up and you just piss yourself laughing. It's just like, what the fuck? Here we go. Chalice of Horrors War Buckler. Let's just search it here. what am I getting for that? 1 Chaos Orb, yeah. So I would get 1 Chaos Orb for that. So I keep that. So I'm keeping all the unique items. So when I like actually get to town, like I've got a box full of all that shit. One day when I'm bored, I'll just go onto the website and just sell it all. And then I can like buy something big, like a really big pair of gloves that's got, you know, that's got like, see, I've got some good gear, but it's almost time for it to be upgraded. And there's the way that you craft in this game as well, you would like go to a vendor and then like you say this buckler, the recipe for a particular staff, for example, might require a unique buckler, 20 of these Chaos Orbs, 10 of these silver coins, or whatever, and you'll have to gather them up, offer them to the vendor, and you'll get the goods that you're after, you know? It's kind of crazy. There's like a whole website dedicated to like telling you how to get what you want, you know?
This game seems nuts.
It is nuts.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
But it's like, I'm just so addicted to it, man. Because there's like so far you can go in it. The top streamer, or the top content guy is Cesarian? He's brilliant.
Yeah.
He's just such a nice guy, such a cool guy to listen to. He knows fucking everything about the game. He does guides for you getting started. He does guides for you getting started. Yeah, I've been watching a bit of his stuff here and there. But I just kind of want to like.
How many followers have you got?
Just in time.
Says, I think this is like 500k.
Yeah.
I think this is 500k followers. It might be more. In fact, it probably is. Maybe it's 500k on Twitch. But he might have, I'm sure he probably is over 1 million because he's sponsored. Like he gets sponsored by grinding new games to do stuff with this game. And yeah, he's just a really cool guy. I think he lives in Ireland, but he's like Norwegian or something. I don't know.
Just in time.
Yeah.
He's a really good guy to watch. The game. Come on.
Just in time.
Be like that. This is the last area. This is the last thing I have to do in this act to get to Act 8. So yeah, I'm not far.
How many acts is there?
There's 10. And that's the campaign done. And then you enter the end game. And then you can go as deep and dirty as you want, you know.
In time.
So those gold enemies are essentially elite enemies, and then those are the top ones.
History repeats itself.
Here we go.
I'm assuming they drop like better stuff.
Yeah, man, absolutely. This guy particularly, get him. There we go. Didn't drop it good, but there's a random element to it as well. But here we go, I think I'm dealing with
RNG,
There's a big RNG element, which gives you a good buzz when you get something good like, you know. Out. Come on. 4 stairs, get. Right, okay. What have we done? So yeah, I'll quickly show you, right? So, see these like, let's see this on that screen yet. Can't actually see it, you can see. There we go, yeah. You can see the inventory, yeah?
Yeah.
Shit.
I think so. Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
Right, really through it. the way these skills work, so these gems here are essentially your skills. So Vortex is what you see me do when I'm doing that spin to win. And this big kind of spin move.
Yeah, you become the human tornado.
The human tornado, exactly. So that is... I've got that somewhere. Where the fuck I've got it? It's in here. What the hell is it, man? Cyclone. Sorry, Cyclone. That's Cyclone. So, by me putting that into the staff, that allows me to use it. So, if you look on the... Get rid of this. See on like my little hotbar here? You'll see here, Cyclone, it's binded to one of my keys. So that allows me to like spin to it like that.
So if you press that key, it will activate that power.
Yeah, that activates the Cyclone. So when I right click, I spin. Go back into the inventory, you can connect different things to Cyclone. So this move here called Cast While Channeling Support, that allows me to cast the unique skill which is tied into this staff. It's a very unique staff. You see when I spin, how there's like a frost rain coming down from the sky?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Is that part of that?
Yeah, because I've got that cast while channeling, that automatically casts that frost rain, which wipes out a lot of enemies. Inspiration support, that's like a support gem. Does a whole bunch of stuff. Reduces mana, so I save mana, etc, etc. These gems are tailor-made for this build, you know what? It's not perfect, but I've essentially looked at some of these builds for it, you know? And see, and then these builds here, so the clarity...
Yeah, and I try to like cough their homework,
Yeah, clarity, that's on all the time. So like, I buff myself with that, so let's do that. Yeah, so I'm constantly gaining mana, so it allows me to spin with the Cyclone like non-stop without running out of, you know, resource. Purity of Elements, that's like a pure elemental resistance buff, which is active. Like if you look at my little bar at the bottom, there's 3 spinning icons. That's the 3 active buffs that I have now. One of which gives me more mana, one of which gives me defense against all elements to a certain percentage, and Herald Device, it adds additional cold damage to any spell that's buffed with cold damage. So that fucking rain that you see flying from the sky, that's getting buffed by that Herald Device by quite a lot. Now, that's the essential part of this build. The Frost Blink, that's like a mobility move. So if you ever see me do this, like big dash forward like that,
just need a moment to catch my breath.
So that adds an ice trail. So any enemy in that will take 4 damage to ice. So I'm spinning, I'm dashing through the ice, I'm weakening the bastards up.
Must be fucking terrifying in universe. Jesus Christ.
and then if you look on the right hand of the screen here, the gems level up as well. So each one of those gems is at a different level, you know? So that the higher you level it up, the bigger impact it's going to have. The reason that I haven't leveled up some of the gems, for example, what one is that? Cast While Channeling Support. If you leave that gem's at level 1, because that means that as you level that up, it costs more mana to be casting the rain all the time. But if you leave it at level 1, it's kind of like a bit of a bug. That's why when I spin, I'm just like, let's go. This rain is going to come down on you motherfucker and it's not going to stop. You know what I mean? That, in essence, is how the build works. Now, these
so you basically removed the power up time, and
that
is nuts.
So
That's smart.
so if you look at this, right, so on the left hand side of the screen, that's like my kind of like health bar. I only actually have 1 HP. Look at that, right? See when I hover over it, it'll tell you I've got 1 HP. It says 1 life, sorry, see it says 1 life. And the majority of my defense
Yeah, sure.
can you see now, yeah? So the majority of my life defense is coming from that shield, which is an energy shield. Now, where I get that is in the tree. So, I've went a specific route. The tree should come up on your screen in a minute. Yeah. So I've collected certain masteries. Like this staff mastery gives me like, when I've got a staff, I've got like 30% extra defense. There's also this random fucking thing I just added the other day. There it is. That's what gives me 1 life, but I'm immune to chaos damage. When you get to a certain point in the game, chaos damage is like 70% of enemies use it. So I'm nullifying that damage, giving myself a good chance of not taking any damage from those guys as well. And yeah, that's the basis of the build. You know, it's what I'm able to do. I'm able to when you cast the buffs. So like, see if I take the buffs off. So I've taken the buffs off. We'll see that in a minute. If you look at the right hand side ball that has the blue shit in it, that's my mana. So like, that mana's filling up now. Because I've took the buffs off. But the certain buffs, they basically cap your mana. So my mana is capped at this tiny little bit. You'll see it when it goes back down when I put the buffs. See that little tiny bit of mana I've got? Yeah. Everything that I'm using, including some of these unique items, they're giving me enough mana regen to constantly cast this and just keep going.
So you've basically got infinite power.
Kinda.
Or at least to a degree.
To a degree, I can continuously spam my most powerful attacks. But as I'm progressing, you've seen me die a lot already, even though I was kind of moving around. I'm coming up against harder enemies, so I'm gonna have to do different shit. Like I'm gonna have to get like a piece of armor that's got more sockets and links, and I'm gonna need to add new gems that give me like different powers. And then I'm also gonna have to craft gear to like make myself powerful, and I'm hitting the ceiling in terms of as far as this build can go, I think. Yeah, I'm going to start to get killed a lot. It's just because I've like just blasted, man.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
You know. But
just drift around.
Yeah, I'm gathering like, oh, there we go. That's a special drop there. Kill these guys and pick them up. So that blue card. Aha! So you get these cards, these can be used to trade for really valuable items, or they can be used to kind of like craft unique items. But that one needs 5 of those. See if it says 1 out of 5 on the card, you need 5 of them. I might have more of those in my stash. But once again, like I say, another fucking mad aspect to the game. But you only need to really learn as much as you want to learn, you know? It's up to you how deep you go.
Like the game looks daunting, but there's like an easy way out.
There absolutely is, man, because I felt the same, and I was just kind of like determined to try it because the apple had like left me so underwhelmed when I got to the game. I was like, okay, I'm just going to jump into the biggest, deepest fucking dark hole there is, you know? And man, I don't regret it. I've been playing it for a month. I haven't been playing it every day. Just jumping in now and again. But I know that
you don't want to like lose passion for it. If you play it all the time, then
you will lose that passion. So it's one of these games that I've never really had because I do tend to blast the game, like you say, 20, 30 hours. I'll blast it. I'll get.
I'm sort of the same, yeah.
The PlayStation, I was a big trophy hunter. I was a big platinum hunter, so like I'd just get platinum and I'd never touch the game again. I'd just be like, right, I've done it, I've done you, you're done. But this game, I can just keep coming back, and then within like half an hour or an hour of playing, I've discovered some new mechanic or like some new way to play the game, you know.
Yeah, so it keeps rejuvenating itself, yeah.
Yeah, and there's the ceiling's like massive, but at the same time, you can just pick up where you left off. You're not going to like fall behind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is a live service game.
That was fun. I need more pockets.
Yeah. This is the big guy.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
This has to be the last area, man. This has got to be the biggest map I've ever done in this game. It's the biggest fucking thing.
That looks pretty big. Yeah, I have no like context like what the other ones look like. But
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, man, it's definitely the biggest dungeon I've ever actually seen. Oh right, we're here. Because I've been like messing around with Twitch and like planning around the last few days, I haven't like focusing on progressing. So I've just been like getting around in random areas, like checking, like paranoid about my frame rate, looking at shit and stuff like that. But I'm letting that go now. So yeah, I think I must be close to this. I'm trying if I can here. I'm over here. Right, okay, here we go. Find silk and a rapine. Okay. Go on.
yeah, like I said, if you need any more like help, just feel free to ask or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
I won't be able to help with it with absolutely everything, but I'll try my best.
Oh man, it's handy to have somebody like yourself who, you know, completely knows a lot of shit. Because I was starting from scratch, you know, and just the like basics of knowing what things sound like is pretty handy. You know? So thanks, man. Appreciate that a lot.
I don't know, like I said, it's good to help someone with sort of passion for the streaming.
No, absolutely do. You know, it's something that I've always wanted to do, and it, you know, it's pretty cool because, like, some mad like cyberpunk rave music. Yeah, so like obviously I've been working in hospitality for 10 years, man. I still manage a bar, you know. On a Saturday, I manage it's the busiest cocktail bar and restaurant in Fairmont. You know, it's hard work, but I did it full time, and like you don't have much other time to do anything, you know. It's fun, but you know,
it takes up a lot,
Yeah, it takes a lot of your energy, man. It's like you meet hundreds of people, like, and you get to know them, you know, and every week they come in and they pick up where you left off, and it's up to me to like they're coming to see you, and these people that, you know, you get people all ages, man. They're coming in to spend money, have a good time. You know, it's quite a flashy place, you know, and I have to play that role, you know. I have to like, you know, creating like fancy cocktails or like just wowing these people. And when you do that every day, man, you know, and some people might be different, but like I give everything, I put everything into my job. So I was just burnt out, you know. I would literally go in, smash a day in fact.
Yeah, because at the start it would be like, oh, this is cool, but when you're like a year in, it's like, oh, okay, time to go back in again.
Well, that was it. It was 10 years I did it, man, and you know, I kind of like became addicted to it, but at the same time, it didn't leave me with much to do outside of work. You know, when I finished work,
Yeah.
or when I had a day off, I would just be burnt out, man. I'd lie on the couch, I'd order in takeout, I'd order in McDonald's, or fucking Pepe's, whatever. I would sit and sometimes I couldn't even game because I didn't have like the energy to do it. And then when I did game, I would just play FIFA Ultimate Team, which was like something I was addicted to for like 10 years. I would just spend money on it, man. You know, I am a big football fan. Well, I have a side that's like that, and I've also been playing that game for so long. But I realised it was such a soulless game, you know, and like I was like, I've got a deep love of like RPGs and fantasy and all sorts of games. But all I did was play this fucking game, man. I would sit on the couch and I would blast people online, and it's so soulless, you know. So
I used to be addicted to Injustice 2, like the Mortal Kombat DC one.
Yeah, that's a similar type of microtransaction type game as well, isn't it?
I'm actually dropping like a solid 60 quid into the game. Like after I'd bought it, so and then I was like, hang on, this is just a stupid fighting game. I should be dropping money into this.
Dude.
And it just immediately stopped.
I'll tell you a story, right? So it was December 2011. I was staying at my mum's in Chillstep, right? I'd moved out and split up with a girlfriend. I moved home and I was gaming hard. I was platinum hunting and I was doing mad shit. And a friend of mine asked me if I played FIFA, and I said no, I haven't played football games since I was a kid. But I had been hardcore gaming, so you know I could pick up anything. So he said you should try Ultimate Team. I said yeah, cool. I downloaded it. Within 6 months, I'd spent like 600 quid on the game, on packs for microtransactions. That was the summer of 2012, right? Then I met this girl. She was like head girl at my high school, and she I ended up dating her, and you know, so I got into her, so I stopped playing it. But then I got bored of her, so I started like going home and playing Ultimate Team, spending more money on it. By the end of the year, she was gone out of my life. But it was fine because I'd spent £1,000 on Ultimate Team, and that was 2012. Then I played it every single year, man. Some years were worse than others. And sometimes it was like the point where, like, when I was working in hospitality, like, I was quite unhappy with my life, and I was stuck in a cycle where I would I'd come home and I would put on Ultimate Team, and I would play like what's called FUT Champs. It's like the weekend kind of like competitive league. And you know, I was addicted to like trying to get like a better version of Ronaldo or Messi or whatever the fuck it was, you know. And like I've seen myself, dude. Like 1 year I definitely spent over £1,000 on it. And, you know, the reality is, the money that I spent on that game over a decade, I could have had a deposit for a house. It's easy to say that now, you know, because at the time I wouldn't have saved that money anyway. I would have went out and, I don't know, done something else, you know, or like, but
because at the time it's like, oh, it's £5, what's five quid, but when it like builds up over multiple
it does, and it's actually, I became extremely like aggressive towards games that have microtransactions now, you know, to the degree where I won't play a game if there's a pay-to-win aspect. If there's any type of like loot box.
I hate stuff like that.
I won't like give them my money, you know. Whereas like Path of Exile, for example.
I don't mind if it's like. I'll let you.
No, that's alright. When you go, man.
Yeah, like if it's just like, oh, here's Superman, but you can make his suit just all red. Like that's fine. If it's like 2 quid, but if it's like, here's 1.5 million points to build up to something.
Yeah, I mean, there's different levels of cosmetic microtransactions as well, because like in some games your character just looks shit unless you pay money, and some people, especially younger people, are like, I guess Fortnite and all these games like that have an aspect like that, you know. Kids want to spend money to make their characters look good, and fair enough, I get it. but it's a horrible, horrible thing to have in a game. And
Yeah, there's like a point where it's like, Jesus.
yeah, well, Path of Exile, right? These guys grinding gear games. They're based in New Zealand. The game is free. It's been free since launch. There is absolutely nothing to pay. Although you can pay for additional cash stash tabs, but you don't need them. But you can buy them, and they're cheap. Now,
Yes, stuff like that as well, where it's like, oh, the game's free.
yeah,
If you donate, I don't know, like a $5 will give you like 1 extra power or whatever. Stuff like that's acceptable, I think.
I would say so as well, especially for a developer who has made this game for you for absolutely free, and they actually support the community. You should watch some stuff. I mean, I'm not saying you're going to get into this game, but watch some stuff in the way these guys create games. They just held Exile Con, which is kind of like, you know, Gamescom, but Exile Con. Path of Exile 2 is coming out next year. And man, the stuff these guys do, I mean, you know, some of the streamers, they just like give them money. They just say, look, we love Path of Exile. I've just donated like 10 grand to grinding new games because these guys are like what you want your game developer to be.
Yeah.
You know? Do you know what I mean? I mean, you look at Blizzard.
Like decent people.
Yeah, decent people who love games, man. You know, and like you should just see these people play the game, man. They're like blasting, like I was just blasting there. You know, they're fucking right into it. You know, it's so cool to see the devs like that. And there's like Diablo 4, man. I mean, Blizzard. Wow, what a rise, you know. 2007, Path of the Lich King, World of Warcraft. Holy shit, man, those guys had it running.
Yeah.
They had that going well. Early Diablo 2, 2002. It was incredible what they did. They actually changed the landscape of gaming. But then, after like this Activision fucking takeover, they've just became these sloths, man. These sloths. And it happened with Diablo 4. Everybody was so excited. Diablo 4 became Blizzard's biggest selling game in its first 2 weeks. There's like 10 million units sold, right? And then they put their devs on stream playing the game. They couldn't even play the game. You know, they were shit at the game, you know. And it was like, no wonder this game has fell on its arse. Do you know right now, right? Like when Diablo 4 first came out, it had like 500k viewers on Twitch. It was like, holy shit, man, this game is booming. See, at the moment, Diablo 2 Resurrection, the remaster of a game that came out 20 years ago, has more concurrent viewers on Twitch than Diablo 4. It is dead.
Yeah.
And that's down to those developers. Path of Exile, this game that I'm playing right now, it's been out for 10 years, man. And it's still got a nice, solid, steady community. I mean, right now we've probably got 10k people playing the game. 10k people watching on Twitch, you know. But they've managed to keep the base, you know, and I'm just like excited to be part of that, man. I'm like, so I'm gonna blast this fucking game right till next summer. I'm gonna get into the beta, and I'm just hopefully by then, you know, I'll have built up my, you know, streaming and different shit. I'll know a lot more about the game, and I can do a bit more shit, you know. But yeah, that was my story about like microtransactions. The last little bit, because I know I tend to run on. The last little bit.
It's fine. It's fine.
That I told you that I had a girlfriend, and we split up, and she took my cat, right? She was a journalism student at Napier University when we were going out. She was like 10 years younger than me, which, you know, that's what it is. Anyway, we were going out, right? And she was writing all these like different, like doing all these different like fucking things, journalists, you know, topics and whatever. And she actually did one about being chained to like the PlayStation, and she made me like fucking. She took a picture of me like with like a cord, the USB cord of a PS4 pad wrapped around my hands, and like gaming addiction. As we said, like she's seen this article. And I told her about like how I had like spent like 10 grand on Ultimate Team over the years, and she fucking wrote about it in this article. And then she split up with me, so I really want to find this article, you know. Yeah. So this bitch is probably like slaying me. Now, to be honest, she's not a bitch. You know, I do actually still care. I do actually still care for this girl, but it was just a funny story. It was just a funny story, man. You know, It's just a funny story.
See, I don't understand how like even when like unless it's like ended like horrifically, I don't understand how you can immediately like, just like slate them like
Yeah.
like after like a breakup or whatever.
Oh, that happens, man.
It's just it's
I mean, it really depends on the people, you know, like.
on the people, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, thinking back, you know, I'm a bit older. I've had a bunch of relationships. I usually have like 2-year relationships, and then they end, usually dramatically. And now, like my ex-girlfriends, I talk to them and we're friends now, but you know,
Yeah.
I usually go and I ended up Lazy Glory. It ends in drama, and like they hate me, and then they absolutely despise me. And they like talk shit about me and whatever.
Yeah.
And it sucks. So that's why I tend to try and stay single, because it's horrible. You know,
Yeah.
a relationship.
It's easier that way, yeah.
Yeah, a relationship should be should be something that I always say to my sister, like, how the hell do you stay like good friends with all your exes when all of mine like hate my guts? You know, I must be a dick. But
Yeah.
but I never was. I was always a good boyfriend. But like, I just think like I've got this like defense mechanism. Like, when I know that it's not going to work, to stop myself getting hurt, I just leave. I just leave, man. I just boost. I just get on the fucking next train out of there. I get into a cocoon.
But, yeah, which on one hand is smart, but it's like completely fucks everything up.
It does, man. It does. But what are you gonna, what the other way I was gonna say is, what was I gonna do? Am I gonna say, am I gonna tell her the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't enjoy having sex with you. Don't find you attractive anymore. I don't like you. If I told her the truth, it would hurt much more. I know that sounds horrific, but
Yeah.
like sometimes.
That sounds
Sometimes honesty. Sometimes like honesty at the end of a relationship. Sometimes are best left unsaid. I feel.
Yeah.
Just
unsaid. Yeah.
Because if you like really hurt somebody with home truths, then they could have a really bad like reaction to that. Whereas if they hate you,
Yeah. Like that could affect them for.
yeah. Whereas if they just hate you and think you're a dick, then they'll get over it quicker. You know. And that's how.
Yeah. You'd almost want them to hate you than themselves.
Well, yeah, absolutely. You know,
Yeah.
and that's what's kind of happened to me. You know, it's like the relationships like have blown up, but I've blew them up to take the fucking hit and then look like Mr. Bad Guy. When realistically, what was I gonna do? Drag it out and like put somebody through hell? You know, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like. It's one of these things, you know. So yeah, I've been single for 3 years.
Yeah.
That's why I got a cat, man. That's why I got a fucking cat. He keeps me company, man. But
That's the best reason to get a cat. Yeah.
But obviously, like working in hospitality for a long time, like you meet so much girls, so you know, and it cuts out a lot of the groundwork, you know. You don't need to use dating apps because they just walk into the bar, you start talking to somebody. So that's pretty easy. I've actually met somebody I met somebody just last week. She just came to work in the bar, and like we hit it off. But like she's interesting, you know. She's interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm actually.
That's the best type. Yeah.
She's interesting. She's got nothing in common, you know, because like, see, this last couple of years, I'm like, I need to find a bird that plays games, you know. I'm like, I need to find a gamer chick, right? But it's impossible, man. It's so hard, you know. Like, it's so hard in Dunfermline, in town, and you need to go further afield, you know. And I like to meet people in the flesh before I get involved. So this girl, she's nothing like me, but you know, we've got a chemistry, and I finished work last week at 12, and like she was like, yeah, what are you doing after work, blah blah blah. I was like, I'm just gonna go home, and she's like, you know, want to go for a drink? I was like, yeah. We ended up out, we were everywhere, man. We were in bloody Life nightclub, we were absolutely everywhere, and then we're going to work together this weekend. And she asked me out for a coffee tomorrow, so I'm going to go meet this girl for a coffee, you know. It's not something I usually do, you know, but I'm going to do it. But
hope it goes well for you, man. Hope it goes well.
Thank you, man. Thank you. That's my little life story for you, bro. I'm quite bad for that. Quite bad for that.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
We'll share the two. But I think I'm going to dip off stream, man. I think I'm going to dip off now.
Yeah.
Probably get myself a bit of rest. What about yourself? Have you got any plans for the week?
Probably not. Just sort of chill.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It's quite
Yeah.
mad. It's quite mad having 3 weeks off. 3 weeks off college, isn't it? You know, to feel like we're just
Yeah.
getting.
I chose my body chose a good time to be ill because I was ill for like the last week.
Well,
So I'm technically getting a month long break.
A month.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. That's not too
So
bad.
I was ill the week before the holidays started.
Ah, right. I see. Did you get COVID?
No, I didn't get COVID. I just had like a really sore head.
Ah, right. We're good.
Just yeah, really didn't feel well.
Yeah, it can happen. It can happen. Well, that's good. You've got a few weeks to recover, and then back to action. Back to college. I'm really liking the life balance for me. It's like 2 days in college, and I'll work at the weekend on the Saturday, and then I've got a few days to myself to just like chill and game and just do different shit. So it's a big life change, but it's good. It's a good class. I think there's
It's a good balance. Yeah.
It's a good balance. It's a good class. There's a good bunch of people in there as well. I think there's some nice people.
Yeah.
It's a nice bunch. There's a couple of little cliquey characters, but that always happens in classes. But I think everybody's pretty nice.
Yeah. They all seem decent. Yeah.
I guess over time, people get to know each other better. I'm sure there might be some nights out or something like that might happen down the road, or something like that.
Yeah.
Right, dude. I'm gonna call it for the night. Thanks so much for your help. You're an absolute superstar. Appreciate it a lot.
No problem, man.
And I'll take what I've learned, and I'll hopefully manage to do some stuff with that.
Yeah. Like you said, if you need anything else, just feel free to ask.
I appreciate that a lot. I do. And if you fancy starting up Path of Exile, and you want to kind of like have a little dip into it,
I'll hit you up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start a new character, and we can like go through the process and start together if you fancy.
Together, yeah.
Which is quite good to do. Like you can follow like your build, I'll follow my build, and then when the penny drops, when it clicks, you'll probably be like, it might be the game for you. It might be one of the games for you.
Yeah.
If you want some deep to like dip back in and out again,
Yeah.
Right, brother. You take care. I'm off skis.
You take care of it as well.
Right.
I'll catch you next time.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll catch you in the Discord, bro.
Alright, see ya.
See you, man. Bye now. Later.